welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Tonight, on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Justice Hill. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
That's what I'm talking about. This is the calm before the storm, baby. Let's go. Let's get it done. Let's go. Every week. They got to walk down back, baby. This is when you step up. Right here, baby.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And some room to roam now. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. So much for staying ahead of the chains with a 3 or 4 yard gain on first down. They moved the chains with a nice little run.
Yeah, they're making the chain gang hustle a little bit to try and keep up, aren't they? Because a lot of the first series of games are scripted, many times to probe and find some holes in the defense. Sometimes you attack with some big-time runs, too.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. To throw is Tannehill. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Rolling to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
When you're trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. A first down carry for Henry. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Here's Tannehill. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Nick Westbrook-Akine. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans drive it right down the field to score on their opening drive. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Let's go, man. Show what you got.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they'll begin by running the option. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And some room to work. He's at the 40. 10, 5, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
Let's focus in on what we got to do here. Come on with it, man. Play it to the wheel, baby. Let's go, baby. Turn it up. We got to be big time now. Let's get something wrong.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Tyus Bowser blowing that play up. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. Here's Tannehill. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Traylon Burks.
37 yards.
And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level.
And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
Get something together. Come on, baby. Rock and roll. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's showtime, baby. It's about that time.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. They go play action now. Jackson. His throw incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now it's Jackson. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They begin with Henry. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
2nd down at 4.
They'll run it again with Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Running left, it's Henry.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. James Prochet deep for Baltimore.
.43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Just a yard to go here on second down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now Tannehill.
He gets this one to Burks. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Tannehill. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Tannehill. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. It'll be a pickup of 4, and that'll be good for a Tennessee first.
Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
The 71 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's a run from Haskins.
He will push his way down to about the 14. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning, so maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And it's a Titans touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill as his guys have now moved out in front. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Let's be perfect. Let's go. Every day, let's do it with you. Every day. They can't stop us. Let's go, baby. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Big time now. Don't give him nothing. Keep it moving, baby. Keep our boys. Do your thing. Do your thing, baby. All day, all day.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Jackson now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing is Jackson.
That would complete to Prochet. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Now it's Jackson. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Andrews.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Devin Duvernay.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And the busy night for Henry continues. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens 33. 115 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Well, this game's ripe for the taking, and that run, I think it means he wants to take it.
Not only does he want to take it, he doesn't care what they're going to do on the defensive side of the ball. You can be prepared for him. He's coming at you anyway.
Again, it's Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
A handoff, running left, Henry. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Phillips. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Tannehill.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Caught on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
They bring pressure there on 3rd down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guy has time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the 1st down.
Throwing again is Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill.
And the Titans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
What you got? Let's go, fellas.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw.
Able to locate Andrews here on the out route.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
They'll run for it. It's Edwards. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Well-executed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, I know this will surprise you, but I've actually done a little bit of reading lately, and all the analytics say that you should go for it more on 4th down. I think someone has referred back to their analytics coach. Maybe he's got a pipeline into the booth because...
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Charlie Kohler
from 8 yards out.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Let us dictate. Let's go, baby. Get low. We got the big time now. Let's go now. Let's go. They got to walk that ball.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
157 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Interesting. He told us that he likes to run right more than left, but there he looked pretty comfortable going left for a big gain, Charles.
Kind of like a basketball player who has a dominant side that he dribbles to, but the ability to cross that over, change it up, and break a tendency can often lead to great results, as we just saw there.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
18 more yards there and another 1st down.
He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run for it with Henry. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. 2nd and goal from the 1. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Henry again.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away.
And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment. running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can...
Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Henry running right. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They keep it with Henry on first down.
To about the 33-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
A first down carry for Henry. Room here to run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Henry up the middle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it, because there's been tough going on the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. To throw is Tannehill. Touchdown! A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that can win the game for us.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead now up to 14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
He'll going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
And we're definitely getting towards the point of the game where not getting a lot of yards is secondary to keeping the clock moving. I mean, to me, that's a double win defensively. Short gain and some more time off the clock.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Jackson.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Second and 2.
Here's Jackson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
To throw again is Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They're going for it with the option right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And that might be Titan football. It is. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
They'll start with the option.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
He's going to keep this again.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. They'll try the right side with Henry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
A timeout for an injured player, and it looks like it's Traylon Burks who's in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. They'll run it again with Henry. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Inside handoff, Henry. And some space here.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Running from the gun with Henry.
Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Titans have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Let's focus in on what we gotta do. Let's go, y'all. What's the deal, y'all? Let's go, man. Once again, we gotta get it done. Let's get into it. This is where you step up. Right here, baby. Let's go. Big time. Make plays. Bring it.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now it's Jackson.
Open man is Duvernay.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, that's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.